Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage online classes. Friends, in this video I will be explaining to you the most important sentence correction or spotting error for your next forthcoming exam like IBPS Bank PO, IBPS Clerk and definitely SSC CGL exam. So this sentence correction example I have taken from the last year question papers, and these are concept based. These are concept based. I have taken these kind of sentences because these kind of sentences are very common in different competitive exams. So this video will be in English language, and if you want to watch the Hindi counterpart of this video, you can definitely watch it by visiting the respective playlist available on this channel. So let us get started with these sentence corrections or spotting error sentences. Now let me tell you before I start, these sentences will also be useful for sentence improvement and cloze test. Okay, so let us get started with these sentences. It's a bad habit to say that another man's thoughts are bad and ours only are good. Now here ours means our thought. Ours only are good, and that those holding different views from us are the enemies of the countries. Now if you pay attention, if you examine this sentence closely, you will come to know that this sentence want to say that and that those holding different views from our views. We are talking about the people who are holding different views from our views. So here in place of us you have to say ours. Okay, then sentence will become and that those holding different views from our views or ours. So this is the mistake here, and this mistake, this is the erroneous part here, this is the mistake here and the mistake lies in part 3. So your answer will be part 3. So the correct sentence will be, it is a bad habit to say that another man's thoughts are bad and ours only are good, and that those holding different views from our views or ours are the enemies of the country. So this is how the sentence can be corrected. Now let us move on to the sentence number 2. I believe that whatever Professor Mishra does, he does with pure motives and with a view to serve India. This is a typical banking sentence. Now in this sentence, just see the error. So in order to solve this sentence correction, we will read each and every part of this sentence. I believe that till here this sentence is correct. Whatever Professor Mishra does, he does with pure motives. His motives are clear and his motives are honest, and with a view to serve India. Now in place of serve India, here you must say serving India, because with a view to is a prepositional phrase. With a view to is a prepositional phrase, and all prepositional phrases like with a view to, like look forward to, like in spite of, like in place of, all these prepositional phrases are always followed by ing form of the verb, or you can say gerund form of the verb, because gerund form of the verb is considered a noun and prepositions are followed by nouns. So this is how this concept is, and this question has already come in SBI Associate 2012 exam. So very important sentence. So in place of this serve, you have to say serving. Just see here, this serving. So this is the correct sentence. I believe that whatever Professor Mishra does, he does with pure motives and with a view to serving India. So here your answer will be 4, and this is very important sentence and very common sentence in banking exams. Now let us move on to the sentence number 3. Incorrect sentence number 3 says, an American friend with whom I discussed the context wanted to see a translation of it, and during our spare moments I hurriedly dictated and he took it up. The sentence want to say that we discussed something and one of my American friend wanted to note it down. So when I hurriedly dictated, he noted it down, you can say like this. Okay, so in place of this you have to use the phrase here that imply the meaning of writing down or noting it down. Okay, so the correct phrase here will be take it down, not take it up, take it down. Okay, because take up means something different. Take up means to face something or to start doing something. This is what the take up means. So here you have to write took it down, not took it up. So this part is erroneous part, this part is incorrect, and the correct sentence will be an American friend with whom I discussed the context wanted to see a translation of it, and during our spare moments I hurriedly dictated and he took it down. He took it down means he noted it down. So this is the erroneous part. Okay, and your answer will be fourth. Now let us move on to the incorrect sentence number 4. The farmers in Singur district of West Bengal who had promised back their plots that had been acquired for the abandoned Tata Motors project are turning restive by the day. They are angry, they are turning restive because whatever the promise had been done, the Tata Motors is not meeting or not fulfilling the promise. They had been promised. Okay, they had been, somebody promised to them. They had been promised by Tata Motors. Okay, they had been promised by Tata Motors. So here you have to write the farmers in Singur district of West Bengal who had been promised. Okay, who had been promised. So you have to write this sentence in passive voice because the action is being done by some agent on some subject. So here this action is being done by Tata Motors on the farmers. So farmers, on farmers something is being done, some activity is being done, some action is being done on farmers by Tata Motors. So here you have to write had been. Okay, the farmers in Singur district of West Bengal who had been promised back their plots that had been acquired for the abandoned Tata Motors project are turning restive by the day. So this is how you can improve this sentence. The farmers in Singur district of West Bengal who had been promised back their plots that had been acquired for the abandoned Tata Motors project are turning restive by the day. Okay, very important sentence, and this is already a IBPS PO 2013 sentence. So these kind of sentences are very common in competitive exam, particularly in banking exam. So you must learn and practice these kind of sentences rather than the simple sentences. So simple kind of sentences will never come in your exam. Only these kind of difficult and tricky sentences will come in your exam. So you must try to practice more and more these kind of sentences. Now let us move on to the next part. The next sentence say Indira Gandhi grew up in a large and talented family, educating in her father's magnificent library and meeting many men of letters. So this sentence say that she grew up in a family, and while she was growing up, she did these things like educating herself or meeting many scholar people. Okay, so here if you say educating, it means that she educated somebody else. Okay, somebody else was being educated by her, or you can say she kind of taught somebody. Okay, so in place of this educating, here you have to say educating herself, because she used to live, she used to sit in a library and she used to study a lot of things. So she educating herself. In place of this educating, you have to say here educating herself. Just see here, this is how this sentence can be corrected, educating herself. So here your answer will be 2, and this sentence has already come in Indian Bank PO exam 2010, very typical of banking sentence, very important sentence. I hope you have understood the sentence. Now let us see the next part, incorrect sentence number 6. Incorrect sentence number 6 says he suddenly blurted on the secret during the party he did not want to reveal at any cost. Now blurted means to suddenly say something, all of a sudden to say something, to speak out something, willingly or unwillingly, or intentionally or unintentionally, you can say. Okay, so here in place of this Blurted on, you have to say blurted out. The correct phrase is blurted out because he said it suddenly without even knowing it. So the correct sentence will be he suddenly blurted out the secret during the party he did not want to reveal at any cost. So here your answer will be 2. Now let us move on to the next part, next sentence. It's ironic that Pakistan is still called a democracy with so much of debauchery perpetrated by their politicians, the media and the judiciary. The sentence want to say that people still call Pakistan a very good democracy despite the fact that people of the politicians of Pakistan, the media of Pakistan and the judiciary of Pakistan are involved in corruption, involved in debauchery, involved in dishonesty. So that is why this sentence you have to say in passive voice. It is ironic that Pakistan is still called. It is called by people. Okay, Pakistan is, now here you have to say is. Pakistan is still called. It is called by people. Okay, it's still called what? It's still called a democracy with so much of debauchery perpetrated by their politicians, the media and the judiciary. Okay, so this sentence can be corrected. This is how this sentence can be corrected. And your answer will be 2. Next sentence, my friend adjusted the brake to stop the car when he saw a large pit in the middle of the road. He did not adjust the brake, he applied the brake. So in this sentence there is an error of vocabulary, not the grammar error. So here you have to say not adjusted but applied. Okay, applied the brakes. My friend applied the brake to stop the car when he saw a large pit in the middle of the road. So this is how we can correct this sentence. Your answer here will be 1. Now let us see the next sentence. 5-star hotels are very comfortable, but most of the people cannot afford the charges. Charges are very high in 5-star hotels. So in this sentence there is no error. This sentence is absolutely correct and your answer will be 5. This sentence is a NABARD exam sentence. This sentence has come in 2008 exam. Now let us see the last sentence. Former President of India, Dr. SD Sharma, gifted his enormous collections of books to the Bhopal library. He gifted his enormous collection of books. Books are many, collection is only single. Okay, and collection is what? Collection is of books. So definitely books are many, but collection is single. So that is why in place of this collections you have to say collection of books. Just see here, collection of books. Very simple sentence. So here your answer will be 3. So in this video tutorial I have taken only 10 sentences, but all of them are very common, very important and very concept based sentences, and these kind of sentences only you should practice if you want to succeed in banking exam, in SSC CGL exam or in any other exam. So these are very important sentences. So if you have liked this video, if you have found this video useful in your preparation, please like it, share it with your friends and do send me your comments so that I can know how I can further improve this video. Please do write to me through the comment section. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe this channel. This will be highly beneficial for you. And I promise you that I will keep uploading such kind of exam oriented videos, such kind of result oriented video that will definitely facilitate your preparation for the exam, and definitely you will get success in whatever exam you are preparing for. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you very much.